had to start my journey into data domain from scratch, from zero, this is exactly I would do right now in 2025. No confusion, no wasting time, and no questions asked. I would definitely tell you that particular roadmap in this particular video. Hi, my name is Anurag Shrivastava. I started my journey in data back in 2020, and like most of you, I didn't have a clear roadmap. I didn't go to any IIT, or I didn't have any mentor. So I figured the things in a very hard way, and in 2020 there were no much videos on this particular field. So like I'll tell you the very basic things that you should do right now and how I should have done it. But if you had to go back in the college right now in the starting of the 2025, still in the college, I would take these proper structured and focused approach so that I can become a data engineer or a data analyst, or to get into a data domain right away in this particular era of 2025. So in this particular video, I am going to walk you through what I would do in the college right now and wanted to get into data domain, whether it's a data analyst, a data engineer, or a data scientist. This is the same advice I would give to my juniors and the mentees who ask me, भैया where should I start, what should I do, what roadmap I should follow, क्या करूं भैया मेरे को बता दो. So आज मैं सारी चीजें आपको बताने वाला हूं, and I'll be segregating these things into a proper steps. So follow those steps, please do those things, and at the last I'll be telling you how much time you should give on those particular steps. So let's start with the first step, that is I would start with the SQL and Excel. First 30 days I'll be giving into these things. SQL is still the most used skill in data jobs, and if you are a complete beginner, learning SQL will give you instant confidence. Combine that thing with Excel and you will become ahead of 90% of your batchmates right away if you combine these things and do that. I had spent the first month just by learning how to write the queries, understand the joins, write the group bys, how you can write a group bys, and most important, what are the window function, how to write those window functions. Those all things I would do. And practicing platforms like Mode Analytics and Scratch or HackerRank, these kind of platforms I can use to practice those queries and skills that I have learned. Next thing that is very important. Next step, the step 2 that I will do, I will start with learning the Power BI and or Tableau, anything you can start with. For the next 2 weeks I will do that. That is after SQL, I would start immediately with learning how to visualize the data. Power BI is the beginner friendly and widely used in industries. Building 2 to 3 dashboard will give you that experience, will give you that practical skills and something great to show in your resume and in your LinkedIn that you should do right away, and you should do those things after learning properly the SQL and Excel and using the visualization in the Excel also, so that you can see that difference between Excel and a Power BI dashboards. Okay, even as a first year or a second year student, if you have a SQL project, a dashboard project plus a dashboard project, you can already apply for the internships. Already you can start with the internship. Already you can start with the industry relevant things that are used in the proper companies or the startups. So that's next step that I would say, that is the third step. Start learning Python for data. That is very important. I already have a bootcamp on that. Please go and enroll in that in the next 30 days. And once I am comfortable with the data analysis, I would pick up Python, but only what's required for the data work, because it is very limited that is required for the data work. I wouldn't suggest to waste your time on the topics like OOPS or file systems. I would definitely focus on what all things I will focus on: pandas for data cleaning, NumPy for numerical work, then Matplotlib and Seaborn for the visualization, using the CSVs files and APIs for fetching and data transformations. These things are very important. These are the data relevant things. So if you want to learn these things practically, I already have a bootcamp. People have enrolled in that and people are learning that actively. You should also enroll in that directly. Link is in the description. Do that right away, right now. desimaster.in/Python. If you'll type on the Google, you will get that particular course, or on the web page. Okay. So by now I would already be building my own mini projects and uploading them on the GitHub. That is very important. Make your GitHub active, post your projects. Now comes the step 4. Do 2 to 3 projects side by side. That is very important. This is where you will get creative. You will understand the things. I would go to Kaggle, download the data sets from there, like open source data sets you will get, free data sets you will get, and do a full analysis using Python and SQL. One project could be very important, that is sales project. Project can be a sales project dashboard using Power BI. Another could be cleaning messy data, showing some data before and results after using pandas. I would upload all those projects into GitHub and make LinkedIn posts explaining those things, so that you people should know in your community that you are learning these things, and if there is any internship opportunity, job opportunity, they can reach out to you and tag me. I will definitely engage with you 100%. I will do that. Step 5 will be start freelancing, internships or unpaid work anytime after month 2. You can do that. You can start with those things. Now that you have the basics understanding of those skills, you have the basic skills and the projects, I wouldn't wait for the final year placements. I would start applying for the internships, even for the unpaid ones, because that will give me the exposure, that will give me the experience. I would do that using the Naukri, Internshala, LinkedIn. I have already made those videos. You can go and see those things. And even if I don't get selected, I would be improving my resume. I will be improving my portfolio and also the interview skills. That is very important. The interview facing skills is very important. Those all things that confidence I can gain. Then comes the next step, that is step 6, that is stay consistent, post online, be very active on the LinkedIn or other platforms or online. If I was doing all this, I would definitely start documenting my journey, like in the post, and start sharing what I have learned on the LinkedIn, asking doubts in the community and connecting with the seniors and the people who are working in the industries and the relevant fields, so that I can I would be part of that would be part of my strategies that I will be doing. This will help me to gain the referrals. Interview calls will be faster. Recruiters will reach out to me directly, and definitely I will be active in the market. That is very, very important. Next thing, if I tell about the conclusion of those things, that is, so to sum it up everything, first month will be for SQL and Excel. Second month 2 will be for Power BI and Python. Third month will be for projects, GitHub and internship experiences or internship applications. Basically, that's it. No need to overcomplicate the things. You already have the time. If you are into your college in 2025, this is the best chance to start slow but smart. Thank you so much for watching this particular video. If you have any doubts, please reach out in the comments, or already you can reach out on my different social platforms, on my Instagram or anywhere. I will be happy to help, or on the LinkedIn you can post your journey and definitely tag me. I will engage on the daily basis. If you post on a daily basis, I will engage. Thank you so much for watching this particular video. Jai Hind, Vande Mataram. Bye bye.